Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk about God's wickedness with the prophets. So it seems like on this planet God sent people to do miracles to other people who rejected the miracles and in exchange tortured the prophets and killed them. Jesus is one of them. They did it to Jesus, but they did it to many people, including many women who did miracles in front of others and then they got killed for doing miracles. God has been doing this a lot. And God is notorious for leaving people at the altar. You get it? God is notorious for leaving people at the altar. That's because he left Jesus at the altar and many other prophets, because God is known to abandon righteous people who call on him for help. That's how this world is. That's why I take issue with worshiping God, because it's a hurdle for me and I want to worship God in truth and not be worshiping some evil God. So I get really upset at him for all the stuff he does, because he does do miracles for me. I'm sure he does miracles for me, but then he only does them around like homeless people and stuff. When there's disbelievers that are like threatening me, sometimes he does stuff to help, but other times he doesn't do anything. Or other times the miracles are too small for it to be convincing enough to the disbeliever, even though other people would have otherwise believed them. So I take issue with God doing this. It's very evil, and this is what's been going on the planet. Like I said, there were righteous women who believed and loved God. They believed in love. They started performing miracles for other people. And what were they met with? Torture. They did evil things to them because they were like sacred and special. And they were like, oh, I want to harm the image of God and stuff. And they did it. The fact that God allowed this to happen makes him extremely questionable, dishonest, and it makes me honestly entitled to justice against God for all his wickedness. I'm not going to call him Lord, Lord when he literally did what he did to my sisters and brothers and, sits there fucking laughing when I'm worshiping him when he did all this evil stuff. So a lot of people get mad at me for saying this and they say, oh, it's not God, it's the enemy. But you have no idea. You have not seen the truth, and you people I don't think are prophets, so you don't have total authority. The Bible and the Quran, I would say, have total authority, and they speak about the exact same things I'm speaking about. So I really hope the truth comes out one day on God, because they've done a lot of really evil things on this planet, and the humans still aren't getting any justice. The animals haven't gotten any justice. The women haven't gotten any justice, and they're sweeping it under the rug and blaming this generation of innocent men. And it's pretty preposterous. So I get mad at God for stuff like this. And you can say, I need to wear a tinfoil hat, but I'm saying the frickin' truth. And people need to learn to live and walk in the truth about God, which is that he was evil to our race. So hopefully something good happens.